Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Mania TrueNerd, and welcome back to SOMA, as we have reached, as the sign says there, Omicron. We are getting very close to the end of the game now, and here we are. We have to find ourselves a suit, because though we are a suit, we're basically this thing, but mushed into Catherine's, well, possibly Catherine's dead ex-girlfriend. And then, you know, had a little flashlight inserted through my face and all that. Apparently, not enough. We need to get a suit so we can survive going into the bottom of an abyss, and that means we can blast ourselves into space. You probably shouldn't start watching this point, by the way. If you haven't watched the previous parts, maybe watch those. So we've got these guys here, and these guys are rather interesting, because nothing. Everyone on this station, everyone who worked in the Pathos 2, is supposed to have had a black box, a little device embedded into them that means that you can that I can hear what their last transmissions to each other were. Yet everyone I've run into at Omicron so far doesn't seem to have a black box, or somehow it's been disabled. So that's interesting, isn't it? Right, what do we have here? Global lockdown active, override a dive room console. Alright, looks like we're heading upstairs. Ooh, what have we got here? Robot repair bay. Oh good, we've got more things shuffling around that's almost certainly big blind monsters. Containment. Containment doesn't sound good. What were they containing and what? Uh-oh. You need to stop it. Hello? You need to stop it. That was Captain Disco Ball Lighthead, but he spoke to me and didn't attack me and didn't mind being looked at. So, yep, once again we got... Ooh. Once again we've got a problem. He's back again. Who are you and why do you keep showing up here? Hello? Do you need me to have a chat with something that's in... Oh, I can't get in here. This is locked apparently. Is that supposed to be closed? There must be, yeah, glass there, I guess. Aha! Fire extinguisher! Alright, go on. Let's see if we can break in, or if this is another one of those invincible doors. Wait, what the? Fire extinguisher? How did you just... The hell? Hang on. Yeah. This is... the glass is going a bit weird here. Sorry, fire extinguisher. Yeah, I'm... Okay, from the pattern, I'm guessing there's supposed to be a panel here, but the fire extinguisher just went straight through it for whatever reason, which was very odd. Alright, fine. This looks good. This looks pleasing like a control room. A place for me to shove Catherine in here? Aha! Yes, Catherine. Tell me what's going on.
Is this Omicron? Everything is so basic, so limited. I hope it's not the Omnitool falling apart. Okay, we need to find you a power suit. You know, so we can go into the abyss without ending up like a recycled can of soda.
You think we'll find one that fits me? I mean, I'm kind of in a suit already.
That's been bothering me too. You know how you were transferred from Vancouver?
Toronto.
From then to now.
How could I forget?
Okay, so we do it again.
You want to send me to the future?
No, you idiot. I want to transfer your mind into a new body.
What?
Look, we already know it can be done. We don't need to make it a big deal.
It is a big deal, Kath. It's a huge fucking deal. There's got to be something else that can take us down there.
But Dunbat Theta was the only vessel that could take that pressure, and you saw what happened.
Then think of something else.
Simon, please. You don't have to switch this instant. Just play along for now. If we find something else, then great. If not...
I'm not promising anything.
Thank you, Simon. Have a look around the room. This is where they would keep the power suits, if there are any left.
Not sure why Simon's got so suddenly attached to this, you know, body that's... Well, it's just a half diving suit, half dead woman. He seemed particularly not keen on it earlier. Okay, well, I'm guessing this one, D. Can I... Oh, hang on. This way. Yeah, this is a suit. I got one. Hello.
Oh, I found one of the power suits. There's a dead woman inside. At least I think it's a woman. Just like the body we found in the annex. She's missing her head.
Gross. This could work in our favor, though. Look for a terminal nearby, see if you can boot it up.
Rayleigh Herber. Oh, Herber! I heard her in one of the labs, I think. That's a shame for her. Let's have a look. See, activate terminals. There we go. This one seems active. Okay, activate pod D. Loading it up. This all looks good.
Not exactly grade A material.
Don't write it off just yet. Remember what we found out at Theta? The suit you are wearing is basically just a Cortex chip working a few pints of structure gel, powered by the on-suit battery pack.
And a dead colleague, Imogen Reed.
Exactly. If you think about it, we're actually incredibly lucky. We found a suit with an already dead body inside.
I guess you're right. What about the WoW? What makes you think it'll play along?
It's not magic, it's algorithms. A set pattern. The WoW won't be able to deny us, even if it was capable of wanting to.
I'm still not crazy about this plan. It feels wrong.
Please, Simon, I can't give up on the Ark. I need this to work.
So we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a battery pack. That's one hell of a shopping list.
Thanks. I'll just hang around here if that's okay.
I'll be back.
Right, so we need the equipment to transfer me out of Imogen Reed's body and into Rayleigh Herber's body. I'm not keen on this at all. Are all the others just empty, by the way? Is that what's going on here? Are they empty? Yeah, they seem to be empty. Alright, right, let's start having a look-see round here. Alright, back into the room where the guy keeps appearing. You gonna be there again? Hello? No? Alright, laboratory is still shut off from me. Yeah, hello. I know you're in there. It's all rather weird. Clean room, still shut. Oh, this is open though. Oh, okay. This is now available. So that's where I came in from, right? Where's the entrance? Let's see if we can override the lockdown to crack open all these locked doors. Oh, just destroy the WoW. Alright. Well, something weird's happening because I keep seeing Disco Ball Head. Oh, blimey. Right. Yeah, just joining them all together. Is that what you wanted me to do? Okay. There we go. Power restored. Okay, let's try all these new rooms. The laboratory.
It's not something you really want to get comfortable with. That's funny. That's really funny, Julia. What's going on? Am I that transparent? What do you want, Molly? We're friends, right? Yes. Do you think Alpha is real? What makes you... Why would you ask that? I think Ross is trying to tell me something. About Site Alpha? He wants me to go down to the abyss and find it. Crazy, right? You've been down there. I just thought you could talk some sense into me. Ronnie, I'm not at liberty to... I can't talk about that.
Site Alpha? I don't remember seeing that on any of the plans. Okay, that could be a thing of interest. Ooh, squiddy things. Confirmed a correlation between the overloaded systems and the corpse of Dr. Ross. I was able to shield off the corpse inside the glass jar for a couple of seconds, witnessed a massive drop in the readings. If we really have to keep Ross inside Omicron, I suggest finding a way to erect a permanent barrier to avoid severe system malfunctions. WoW is definitely repairing Ross's corpse. It's the most insane thing I've ever encountered. Somehow the WoW, primarily relegated to the structure jar inside the walls, is bombarding the corpse with every system it can access. The glass jar is surrounded by an unhealthy amount of electromagnetism and radiation, which seems to be in structure gel already stuck inside Ross's body. Not sure what the WoW expects to happen when it's restored, but at least all the crazy should stop when the body hits 100%. So, which one is Dr. Ross? Have we ever had an audio log from him? Not sure if we have. Ooh, we've got another chance to look at ourselves. There. Oh, I think we got a bit of a better look of ourselves that time. That's nice. I can look forward to being a new person. Start being what's her face. So they were studying squids in here as well, which is nice. Squids are cool. Little squids. This is the backstory to Mass Effect. This is where the Reapers came from, right here. So this will be the memory ghost WoW representation of Ross locked inside this room that keeps flickering in and out of existence. Interesting. So we know from these notes that they were doing tests into adding structure gel to mice and seeing how it could reanimate dead mice. And they've also concluded that actually the structure gel is affecting everything and everyone. Everyone's been exposed to structure gel in some capacity. Well, that's structure gel in there, but this is broken, so I'm going to need to fix this. That's a control chip. That's pretty much what I needed, I think, but I'm going to need to fix it first. Ooh, dispense gel. What's this? Cell 1. Pouring gel. Pouring gel onto a thing. Oh, and that fixes it, because we know structure gel pretty much fixes everything. That's kind of its job. Right. Put this thing over to number 2. Yep. Into number 2 it goes. Open up number 2. Open up number 2. Pop the damage chip in it. Close it up. I'll line this up just a little bit more to the right. There we are. Dispense the gel. So now we pour structure gel onto the chip. The structure gel almost, basically because it can't not, repairs the thing. There we are. That should be one repaired cell. There we are. Repaired chip. Now we just shove that back in here. That now works. And we can open up this thing. And that gets me a big thing of structure gel. Nice. Alright. Task 1 complete. Oh, got another little playback device for lore here.
Hey, Andrea?
Yeah?
I was talking to Cameron about protein solubilization. Do you think we could break the aggregate in structure gel without flattening the configuration?
Jesus. That was a mouthful. You've been listening to Cameron, that's for sure. What do you want, Raleigh?
Can you blame me for trying to figure this out? I've been having the dreams too, you know. I don't know what to believe.
Oh, I know. Everything from the sudden signal amplification in black boxes to having a comatose Dr. Ross locked up in the glass jar. We've all been going a bit nuts.
Tell me about it. Feels like my head's about to explode. Hypothetically speaking, could we stop the WoW from mutating?
It doesn't work like that.
Even if there was a Site Alpha?
Hypothetically speaking, I guess we could try. Raleigh, are you recording this?
Sorry. I just... Sorry.
So Riley, the girl I'm planning to take over, what was her deal? Why was she trying to find out about Site Alpha? What was in Site Alpha? I need to find more more information. Oh, we've got more lockdown to do down here on the bottom floor. Fine. Destroy the WoW, they say. Look, override it. I would guess this might just be Riley's office here, given we've got... Ah, yes. The Heart of Alpha. Find Tau and Alpha. Take the gel to Alpha. Alpha, except... Ooh, someone's taken finding Alpha into the Abyss. Take it to Alpha in the Abyss. Someone has taken... Oh... Somebody has taken the existence of Alpha and made it into a bit of a religion, haven't they? Right, what have we got here? Couple of nice messages.
Strasty, are you there?
I hear you, Herbie. What's up?
Just wanted to check in. I have to go do something. I might not be around for a few days, okay?
Raleigh Herbert leaving the listening post? Must be important.
It is, Strask. It is.
That was the... Oh, that was the most recent. That was actually the most recent one there, wasn't it? Okay, so that would have been when she was presumably leaving to try and find Alpha. Except, no, she never made it out because that's her corpse in the suit. And robot repair bay, next up. Okay, what do we have here? Cortex. Oh, Cortex chip. That's what I was actually wanting to do. Can I just eject it? No. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, they need to all be pointing down to be a thing. Okay, right, now, down. There we go. Eject the cortex chip. Beautiful. Just needed to make them all point down. That is one there, cortex chip. Alright, that's the second of 3 ready to go. We're making pretty fast progress here. Poison the well, says somebody. Take out the source of the corruption, effectively. That would suggest what they're implying is destroy the WoW. Somebody want... Who's speaking to me? Is it Ross? Is it Ross who's in here? Is that what's going on? Could be. Right, and the final one is going upstairs here. Dining hall here. I'm expecting to see a fair amount of fish, given we saw the fish farms outside last time, which I love as a detail. Hello. You got black box on board? Nope, sounds like not. Lovely selection of noodles, dried beef, meat. Oh, they had a pretty good selection of food. Probably food flavourings, to be honest. Food flavourings that just got mixed with stuff. Ooh, munch print. You put your thing in and it just sort of formulates a meal. That's cool. I like that. Now that guy's dead. Let's see if he's got anything good on his computer. Undelivered reports. Here we go.
Johan Ross was found dead on the climber this morning. The ARC team went down a couple of days ago, but I see no reason to suspect them playing a part in his death. The climber can't be operated from the abyss, so there was a scheduled retrieval. The climber returned with only the lifeless body of Alpha member Johan Ross. No traces of the ARC team. Cameron, Eames, Lansky, all studying the body inside containment. I'll follow up with whatever they find. Delenda Est.
Something went wrong, and also she entered the message with Delenda Est, as in Carthago. Carthage must be destroyed, and Carthage 2 is a name that we've seen floating around a fair bit here. Okay.
The WoW has been getting more aggressive, pushing all systems to their limits. Ironically, the dead Dr. Johan Ross would be the perfect person to ask why the WoW is making such a big buzz about his passing. After all, the WoW isn't supposed to want anything, and definitely not to mourn people. The system overload affects the staff considerably. Headaches, loss of sleep, unwarranted stress, and it seems to be getting worse. I could use some advice if you can get through. Delenda Est. Things are out of hand. The staff looks like they're about to explode. Every other person walks around with nosebleeds, and the rest keep wiping stains of blood from their eyes to keep them from overflowing. It's to do with the WoW trying to free Ross somehow, for sure. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the body just got up and left. Rally Herber, our dispatcher, has been snooping around asking questions she shouldn't. She says she's going down into the abyss to find Alpha. I can't bring myself to stop her.
Now there was a message that very briefly flickered on screen there about how it wouldn't matter, but I can't read it because it's too fast, so I'll just put that on screen right now, because obviously during editing I'll be able to pause and read whatever that message is. Need to go and find some more power packs then. Ooh. Hello, have we got one of the big blind lads over there? I think we do. There he is. This one's kind of laughing and glowing a bit. I don't know if he might be a bit different to the others. Can't even see which way he's actually facing. I don't know for certain he actually is one of the blind lads. Just gonna very carefully move the bucket out of the way. I think I've got to sneak past this guy. Because I'm guessing, obviously, the one electrical box that's actually got something in it will be the one next to this person. Just a little bit further forward. Okay. And we can just walk away from them. Nice and slow. I think we're good. Yep, unless they start chasing at this point, I think we're in good shape. That is all 3 items. We can be on our way. Sorry you don't have a head anymore, you've just got a robot, but that's fine. So do I, and I'm going to continue being that way. So lovely. Back to Catherine, but I'm guessing this is the last time I'm going to be walking through the room with the glass thing. I'm going to get another message as I go through here. Yep! So maybe I'll just run. Maybe I'll just run on this particular occasion.
Shut the door, Cat. Lock it up.
What's happening?
Lock the door.
It's locked. What's going on?
I don't even bloody know.
Managed to piss off another one of WoW's monsters.
We have everything we need, right?
Yeah. Let's get to work.
There we are. Same thing as makes up my head. Put a battery back in. And pour some structure gel on top.
Alright, try activating the suit from the terminal again.
Now I just move myself inside it. Oh, Pod D is not looking happy. It's looking weird and
I
corrupt.
can't believe we're doing this.
It will be fine.
Then why don't we put you in the suit?
I was gonna suggest that if you refused.
You'd go without me.
I need to do this, Simon. This is important. I need to launch the Ark.
You'd really do it. Change body.
Yes, if you want to stay here, I'm not gonna stand in your way. I don't want to tell you what to do.
What would it be like before? Close my eyes
And then open them again.
Alright. Let's do it.
Thank you, Simon. Go sit in the pilot seat in the next room. You might need to boot it up.
I would have thought she'd be more keen to have a new body, given she's the one that currently lives in the Game Boy, but alright. I mean, we could just both have bodies. It'd be lovely. I'm still not 100% sure about this, but okay. How do I boot this thing up?
We need to loop back the activity manifested by your current Cortex chip, run it through the amplifier, feed it into the new chip, and then make sure it's synced.
Yes!
You don't really need to understand it, just make them line up.
I like the way you think. Oh, I think we've got it. I think we've got it there.
That's everything. You can climb into the pilot seat now.
Already?
I have everything under control, so please, have a seat.
If Catherine's going to betray me, this is going to be the moment, so... Alright, let's do this. Let's get betrayed if that's what's going to happen.
This should be over soon.
It's like having your picture taken.
Well, with the most expensive camera in the world.
You know, Indians thought photos would steal their souls.
In this case, they'd be right.
There must be something wrong. Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
Oh, of course. It doesn't destroy the original just because I exist.
Why was it still talking?
It's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Kath. 2 Simons? There can't be 2 Simons.
What did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You'd do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
Oh God, I don't know. The me in that room, in there, wanted to be transferred into the body I'm currently in. My reaction to this body makes it clear that this is what I want. That I wanted this thing to just become an empty husk and me to become the real me. This guy doesn't want to wake up, so therefore, it's allowed. It's what they want, because I am... Okay, good. The game's giving me philosophical dilemmas again. I like it. Good. Yeah, let's do it. I don't like this idea, really, but... And the lights go off. That's fine. It was never me in the first place. It was just data inside a suit human smushed together. And now I'm the same data inside a smushed human together. There's been no loss. That's no more immoral than copying a file and then deleting the original and keeping the copy. You've still got the same data. That's all it is. It's data. Okay. Yes, I think that's fine then. Let's just take Catherine with me. Maybe don't tell her I did that if she asks later. Right. On we go then. Down the big elevator into the abyss or something. And here we go out to the climber, I'm guessing. The climber, the little elevator that goes right down into the abyss. Here we go. Anything up here? Nope, just climb down. Oh no, just jump down pretty much. Alright, I'm just going straight down. Screw the elevator, I guess I'll just jump. Oh right, there's another one over there that I'm supposed to be going. Okay, I decided I was just going to jump into the abyss. Because, screw it. Alright, I wonder how many people did that the first time they played this game. They just said, screw it, I'll just jump into the abyss. Do I still have a flashlight? Okay, I do still have a flashlight. Exactly the same as I was. Excellent. Now this one does have an actual thing I can go down. Lovely. Right, Catherine, we still friends here?
Are we done here?
Yeah,
Activate the climber, please.
sure thing.
Take a seat and we'll be off.
And to seat I go. I'll just sit here next to you, Catherine. I didn't want us to fight. I wanted us to be friends.
Have we figured out what happens when we die yet? Is that even possible? If there's some kind of afterlife, do you think my place is taken? The real me died like 100 years ago. Is there still room for me? And what about the Simon I killed at Omicron? What do you think, Catherine? Is there a heaven full of redundant copies of the same people? Is there someone up there who called me an imposter? It's dumb luck, right? I woke up in the right body. I basically flipped a coin, and if I had called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron. I mean, there's nowhere to know, right? You didn't hit the make sure Simon wakes up in the right body switch, did you? Not that you would know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right Simon. Christ. This is awful. We did an awful fucking thing. And you wouldn't mind? Why would you? How could you know that it's not me, the me that I am, the same that I've always been? Please say something. I don't want to think. Please.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to upset you.
Say anything.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building. And I can still feel how I had to, tuck my arms so I could push the heavy steel door open. Well, the first time that I dared go up there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge and, I felt the warm wind in my hair and the sun was setting and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush. Street food vendors filled the air with aromas of all my favorite foods. For a brief moment, I felt connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto, Even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
Oh, Catherine still wants to be friends. Even after I've been a bit of an arsehole to her.
Catherine? Kath? Hello, Catherine. What happened?
She depends on the local power to use speakers, because that thing doesn't have speakers built into it. It's only got the speakers attached to any system she's connected to, so not much I can do. Do I take her with me? Apparently not. Ooh. Oh, bioluminescent jellyfish. I don't even like jellyfish, but those are pretty cool. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty well done, game. Alright, let's have a look, see what we got going on upstairs. Got problems with the power of any chance?
Hey, I know it's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. I think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should hold.
Comforting.
It will hold.
Alright, take my seat again. Hopefully we're good.
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels omitted more than anything.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes, but generally you anticipate when you're about to sleep, and there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
Oh, not again. Uh-oh. 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 That's a thing.
You did it. You did it. I will make preparations.
Are you Dr. Ross?
Oh, good, you're back.
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
It spoke to me.
Looked like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was going to kill you for sure. Glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too.
So we're down at the very bottom of the ocean, where if I look up, pitch black, with the exception of the odd light. So no help from above. Luckily, some help from all these glowy bits of structure that came down here. Ah, now this is what I wanted. A map. So where am I? Those 4 buildings. So if I just go along those 4 buildings, and then pretty much head in a straight line, I can't go off the track because of the risk of those currents there. But if I head via... Basically, if I just head in a straight line down from between those buildings, I should hit an observatory, a second building, whatever the TVS-D is, and then just follow gently around to the left to get to Tau. Alright, that sounds like actually a pretty easy route. Stay close to the lights. Blue leads to Tau, red leads to the climber. Okay. Are they still active? Yes, they are. Right, let's go. Blue lights. Now, is this the observatory that we passed earlier? 525 meters. Hello. I was told there would be an observatory as my first stop. Is that what this is? So in the observatory itself, where they were observing sea creatures, we've seen evidence of squid and anglerfish and so forth that have been affected by the structure gel, which has made them more aggressive. Appears to be the main thing. If they get affected by the structure gel, they end up more aggressive. So the sea is unfortunately increasingly full of creatures that are more powerful and a lot more dangerous. Is that one? That's green. That's distinctly green. But if there's no blue lights, I guess we're following a light and a cable. Alright. There we go. That's a blue light again. Lovely. We're back. Okay, we're back on the path now. Back on the path. Blue lights. There should be one more building we hit before we hit Tau. Though I don't know what it is. TVS-D. Not sure what that would stand for. Okay, the shipping containers here are offering me some very minor protection against the elements, so I should probably try and stick to them if there's more available in the future. Yeah, here we go. We can just go through this thing to get some minor protection from these strong currents. Now, is this TVS-D or is this Tau? Ooh, we might have a little thing to go in though. What's this thing? Unable to retrieve data. Okay. Control. Tau. Can I get it? Can I get a lift to Tau? Whatever this thing is. Is this a submarine taxi? Oh, it's going. Hello. No, take me with you. Wherever you're going, I want to go too. Oh, I'm following it. Okay, this is some sort of thing. I'm just going to follow it to Tau, and hopefully not get attacked by a giant mutant robo octo squid. That'd be unfortunate. Oh, I just got attacked by a robo squid, I think. Okay, I've got one flickering blue thing here, and then I've got more glow sticks. Right, glow sticks it is then. And I guess we just follow the green light into a cave system. I'm not sure I think this is a good idea, but alright. Anyone who's not keen on spiders, the massive cave sea spiders, probably not worth looking at. Probably best not. Right, let's just follow Catherine. Oh wait, are we here? I think this must be it, surely. There wasn't any other facility marked on our map. This must be it. Hello? Please just open. Oh, thank goodness. I do like how in this game everything feels like it's got weight. Pulling the levers, they feel like they're heavy. When airlocks open and close, they feel like they're actually properly sealing. And Tau opens up. I don't even know what Tau was flipping for, by the way.
I'm happier to be inside. Let's find the
Tau, to my mind, was just the place where it was just the gateway that led to Phi. So what was the point of Tau? What was it actually down here for originally? I'm not sure if anyone ever actually said. Ooh. Someone else could be wandering around in a suit. Maybe Ross is wandering around in suit number 3 there. Are there any suits in any others? No? Feels like I wasn't too far off here. The third suit is marked as active within Tau. So it's not there, but it's somewhere around here, and I suspect Dr. Ross is wandering around in it at the moment, having transferred himself into it. But why Ross? Why not Akers? Akers is the character I've been thinking about so far, so what was the deal with Ross? Terminals here flickering a little bit too. Got ourselves a map through Tau. Ah, of course. And we've got... Oh, we recognise this because this is the area that we saw previously in the map when we were doing the scan for the thing. So we know it's up there in the top left in the massive room with the loads of little rooms off the edge, which also, ironically, have lots of red crosses on them, which I think must mean living things, potentially. Alright, well that's useful. So yeah, we're just going the long way round Tau, trying to find our way through to to find the bit at the end, basically. Alright, fine. Let's see if we can find anything else interesting. Okay, very end of the corridor, we found something that looks to me pretty much like a room I want to be in. This might even be one of the plug Catherine in and get some advice from her rooms. What have we got here? Have we got a place to shove Catherine? No, we don't. That's a shame. Intercom offline, not available, offline, online, offline. Alright, let's call the one online place the infirmary.
Anyone there?
Not in the mood to talk to robots. No offense.
Ooh. Someone in the infirmary is not a robot, or they're very self-loathing robot. Right, that's interesting. Got to be a little careful of... Ooh, yeah. Someone's around here. So he's now up there to the left with the door. I suspect I'm going to want to let him go back past, activate the door, hide to the octagonal room that's in that direction too. I think I might have actually just accidentally successfully looped around in there. He's just fought his way into that room. Yes. Okay. We've accidentally done quite a good job seeing him off. Good. So now, I'm moderately confident we should be able to hit this thing. No, darn. Okay, good. I just got past that last bit this time. For some reason, that second guy didn't appear. Possibly he was just a teleported version of the first guy. And I've made it through into the next section. The living quarters, hopefully, where we're now past all the flipping problems here. Now, what have we got here? All sorts of different rooms. Including, ooh, Ross's room. You are part of the problem. So the doors that are unlocked. Okay, if I unlock that one at least. But the door off the main room here, in order to get that down, I'm going to have to find a code. Right, need to find a code for that. And we've got some pretty advanced cases of being absorbed by robots here. This person, this one in particular, is now way more robot than person. That's a shame. Oh, this guy's got something we might need. Picture of... oh, Catherine. Who's this guy then?
What the fuck did we do?
Hey, try not to think about it.
My whole life, I've been a good man. We messed up, Sarah.
There.
I should have launched. Taken the chance.
There's time. If Ashkin says we could try again, when things calm down.
You gotta do it, you know. You got to.
Sounds like they actually had a chance to launch the Ark, but missed it somehow. But why? For what reason? All these people seem to be part of Catherine's team, not Catherine. So I guess there's at least a small amount of hope Catherine might still actually be alive. Ooh, toothbrush. Toothbrush. There we are, on the ground. Always lovely. What caused these people to die, though? Because some of them haven't become machines. Some of them have just become... they just seem to have died. Ooh, infirmary. Wait, that was where there was an alive person. Bit harsh of them to put the infirmary up, you know, up a ladder along a little narrow passageway, down a different ladder. That is harsh. That's, you know, if you're sick, the last thing you want to be doing is climbing a ladder. Now, are you actually alive? Are you genuinely an alive person?
You're different. Sarah Lindwall, payload technician at your service. A rare sight, am I right?
I'd say so. You're the first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here. Most of them are up on the plateau.
You mean at Omicron?
Yeah.
They're really not.
There's no one alive at Omicron.
You've been there?
I've been all over. The power plant at Upsilon, the ruins of Lambda, the abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And, I'm the only living person you've met? You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
I'm sorry.
Who are you again?
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto. Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
I'm trying to find the Ark.
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last hope for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the Gun at Phi. Launch it into space.
That was the plan, all right. I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to Tau. Just couldn't bring myself to let go. To tell you the truth, I don't have the strength to argue. And I certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you. Can I get you anything? Do anything for you?
You could kill me.
Good one.
I still can't believe I'm the last one. It's crazy. If I knew you'd come, I would have cleaned this place up a little bit. I'm glad you came by. Good to get this over with.
Thing is, she's sick, and there's no other human, meaning she can't reproduce. There's no hope for humanity.
Are you serious about me killing you?
No, I'd love to hang around here until I dry up to the size of a raisin. Simon, this fucking sucks. I don't want to live like this.
Shouldn't we be doing something to keep you alive?
Why?
You're the last human. I just find it disrespectful to our entire history not to fight this. Sure, we have the Ark, but you're the real deal.
Thanks. That's probably the best compliment I've ever got. But the truth is that the Ark is all we have. We'll have to accept second best, you know?
None of this feels right.
Simon, I want to die.
Sarah.
Just think about it.
Okay, that settles it then. If she wants to die, then I'm, you know, honor bound to respect her wishes.
Would you stay with me, please?
Yes, of course.
It won't be long now. Just, please, just stay. What a crazy thing this was. Life. At least I won't have to turn 30. Hooray! Wish I could have died at home with my friends. You ever been to Greenland? It's very beautiful. Well, at least when you get out of the city. Nanook is busy, and yes, there's like 12 million people trying to get around, but it's a great place. Or rather, it was a great place before the comet ended it all. You know what? I prefer it this way. I liked pathos. Liked my colleagues. Ian, Nick, Jasper, even Catherine. People thought she was weird because she was quiet, but she was cool. Simon, you still there?
I'm here, Sarah.
Don't let him die, okay? Send them out there. To the stars.
I think she's gone. Anything we can get from her black box?
Probably found a way to switch it off.
No black box, okay. Right then. 2768 to unlock Ross's door. Okay. Nice. Well, that's convenient. Door code entered itself. That's lovely. Let's get ourselves this thing. Lovely. I'm just carrying it. I guess I'm just carrying it around now because I can't really do anything else with it. Compact. Can I put it in the lift? Yes, put it in the lift. Ross, what is your deal? Okay, are you in here? Ross, this was your room. And it's been acting creepy and unlocking itself. Game unlocked this room for me. There's something here that matters. Ah, but he was interested in Alpha as well. There's Tau. There's, supposedly, the WoW... Alpha! Where the WoW is based. And Phi, the Omega, the actual space gun. Okay. So I'm guessing we need to go to Alpha to actually shut down everything. I was hoping to see Omicron today. Evacuation order by the people at Theta was a gift, an excuse to leave Alpha and abandon the WoW. As the storm cleared, we were swarmed by monsters that the WoW had facilitated. We were ambushed and forced back towards Tau. Glasakovsky, Coetzee and I survived. Eau Claire's in the infirmary. Doesn't look good. Coetzee made a run for it to check observation for anything resembling food. Going outside is beyond dangerous. It's like going to buy cigarettes in a hurricane. She came back and she had some crumbs with her. We all knew it was empty. I think she just wanted a chance to die without carrying the responsibility of taking it herself. People from Plateau showed up, a group of engineers from Theta telling us they wanted to use the Omega space gun to launch something called the Ark. It's an artificial world that carries brain scans made from people working at Pathos 2. The idea is silly but endearing. We all agreed to do a scan so we could take part in this afterlife. Some of the engineers returned from Phi. Apparently, they postponed the Ark launch. They were all in a very foul mood and difficult to get any straight answers from. Except for one very important thing. They all wished to remain at Tau to figure this Ark business out, but they had scheduled for the climber to pick them up tomorrow. Someone would need to catch that climber to alert Omicron to what was happening. Luckily, Glasser and I were able to take on this mission. I will finally get to warn Dahl and Sarang about the critical situation at Alpha, but Sarang was long dead. He killed himself, and I don't think we know what happened to Dahl, actually. We've got some messages from Ross as well.
The pattern has stopped evolving. The WoW has managed to find balance. I convinced SSE Volchek to turn off all external control systems, making the WoW our de facto caretaker. So far, it's exceeding expectations.
So they unshackled the AI effectively, and initially it was good.
Since the comet crashed a few days ago, January 12th, the WoW has dropped to a low energy state. It hasn't abandoned its duties. It's keeping climate and life support going, but it's been simplifying the pattern, redefining its protocol. The WoW has started to grow physically. It's not just the core chamber. All around Pathos 2, structure gel is bursting through the pipes and bleeding through walls. I don't know what WoW could possibly stand to gain from this, but I assume it is intentional. The heart of WoW has claimed such a large part of the core chamber that there can no longer be any question to its heightened awareness. Not only does its expansion suggest an unexpected understanding of space, but also its own physical manifestation within the world. The WoW is reaching out to every machine, every life form, to manipulate, to control. It's trying to help save its creators from all this, just like the protocol demands. But really, what is good enough? Where is the line drawn for what is human and what is not? Would walking corpses do? Would a group of machines thinking they're human be acceptable? We can't trust a machine to know, to understand what it means to be. We have to terminate the WoW project. It can be done. I just need to get some help from Omicron.
You know, I would have thought to the point where random robo-octopus tentacles started bursting through all the walls and corpses started, you know, springing to life, people started injecting structure into themselves, pretty much you'd switch the priority from the flipping Ark project to the WoW situation. Oh, sorry, there's a dive room right here. I completely flipping missed it. Sorry, different dive room. Lovely, that means I don't need to go past those creatures again. That's good. The red flashing lights are all supposed to happen. It's not an issue. The Ark was waterproof, right? Flood malfunction. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm literally just smashing it apart at this point then. Alright, fine. We'll just start smashing everything apart then. Alright. There we go. And last one. There we go. At this point, we've just decided to screw it. We'll just wreck the place. We probably won't have to come back this way. And the Ark begins its journey. So that carries on its way. We can go over. Yep, lovely. So this is what? Just a tunnel that leads between Tau and Phi? Alright, fine. So, ladies and gentlemen, with the arc ready to go, I think I'm going to call it a part here and pick up the finale next week. So, yes, the grand finale of SOMA coming up very, very soon indeed. And in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been SOMA. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Haha, I'm ingenious at time. Oh, okay, this escalated quickly. I'd like to fly your drone. So good about a butterfly in a bucket. What does that tell you about the human condition? Are we the butterfly and is capitalism the bucket? What happens if you go right to the back in time? The very beginning of time. Oh, you literally just burn the universe.